everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive. Thanks so much for being here. We are going to tune into the energies right now for Libra, the Libra Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, any placement. Happy holidays. We already have a card out. We'll use a variety of tarot and oracle cards, and I'll share channeled messages that I receive. And let's see what we have. Keeping the faith. There's always hope, Libra. What else do we have? Home and family. You have a lot of support. Yeah, some of you really need to know that right now. What else for Libra? All the decks I use are down below. And you have free will, final say. Your intuition knows best. So only take what resonates and leave the rest. Big discovery. Hidden gifts are emerging for Libra. Thank you. Yay. And bottom of the deck, it's time to take a chance with the star. Seems like whatever deck we use, Libra, we get the star, whether it's an oracle deck. It could be any kind of deck, and we will get that star card if it's in there, right? We didn't have it in Sunday's reading, but here it is again. All right, we skipped a day, big deal. All right, now let's see what else we have. All right, this is the Chakra Insight Oracle. Let's see, what do we have for Libras? Just a little energy check here. I will be posting a video on Thursday, even though it's Christmas. It'll just be a shorter reading. All right, family. This is about your root chakra, okay? So it's your sense of belonging, community, culture. Card 2. You see there's a nest there. There are feathers too. Maybe some of you have found feathers as reassurance that maybe loved ones in spirit are near. Bottom of this deck, oh wow, you have the beautiful guidance card, support, love, signs, direction, card 47, and that is tuning into your crown chakra. So again, it's sort of that, activation there with the divine, with those of you who have loved ones in spirit even. Yeah, so we go from the first chakra all the way up to the 7th. Now, we do have more chakras than just the 7, but most people know about the main 7. What else do we have? And very, very brief, chakras are just energy centers, basically. They're within our bodies. Okay? They're like spinning wheels of energy. All right. I could go into more detail, but that'll be another reading. What else do we have? Ooh, sacral chakra, card 8. Okay. This is about hidden gifts emerging. What are you getting ready to create? And that's what sacral chakra has to do with, creation. All right, what else? Taking a chance. Possessions, card 7. This is finances, treasures, assets, and belongings. You may be taking a chance at, root chakra, base chakra, chakra 1 there, it can have to do with, as it says here, it doesn't say there, but your home. So it could be your physical home. It could be feeling home in your body, feeling, connection even in some way to maybe material possessions or, family. So it's a sense of belonging and community. And so there's a lot going on here. Let's see what else we have. What do we have for Libra? This is the Winter Waite Tarot, Santa's Helpers by Tarot Collectibles. Ooh, what is this? Okay, we have the 7 of Swords. Some kind of deception here, possibly. Right, and it can, there can be a family connection here in some way. It is falling underneath that family card. So maybe you have felt there's been some sort of less than truth kind of situation with a family, or you may also be feeling as though, simply stated, it also feels like some of you could be leaving a function or something early, like you're leaving early. If you're leaving work early or you're leaving a family thing or a gathering early, but it's like not feeling as though you want to be there anymore. So it feels like leaving. But what else? Let's see what else. Okay, and you have, oh my goodness, this card keeps coming out for you, the 7 of Pentacles. You're assessing something. I think some of you are assessing if you have the support you need for moving forward with something that's near and dear to you too. Yeah, and as a matter of fact, under home and family, it says you have lots of support. And then you have with this crown chakra card, it says support right on it. So this is about, I feel like you are assessing, you're trying to decide, figure out if you have enough support, whatever that looks like for you, whatever support means, in order to move forward. I think some of you are having to make some sort of adjustments regarding resources, spending, right? 9 of Pentacles. Okay. And this is the, I mean, she's almost like queen status here, but she's like, this is like solo pleasures. This is somebody who has made their own money. You know, they've created their abundance. They've grown this garden. They've done difficult things. They've done hard stuff. And that's what's underneath that big discovery. Hidden gifts are emerging with sacral chakra. Be strong, Libra. You can do this. And this is about your resources. Resources can mean different things to different people, right? Time, money, energy in general, love, belongings in some way. Your assets are more, it's more than just money, right? Okay. Oh, and there's the 5 of Cups. Now, for some of you, though, it feels like not wanting to take a chance because something in the past did not work with this 5 of Cups, connecting it to the lucky star. It's time to take a chance. But this time, Libra, it could be different. I want to point out you have 777 already on the table. There's a 7 with this card. And then you have the 7 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. Now, 777 came out in your weekly reading this week. And that is a sign of divine guidance. All right. So call out to your guides. Ask for help. This is connecting with your spiritual guides here. All right. Let's see what else we have. What else do we have for Libra Collective? I've done your January 2026 reading and your yearly 2026 reading where I go month by month with timestamps so you can quickly find the month. Those are both on the channel now, so do check them out if you'd like. And happy solstice. All right. Oh, wow. Look at that. Taking charge. This is your creation. This is your inspiration. This is your motivation. This is activation. You're doing it, right? Some of you actually are putting everything you have into this. Yeah. Ooh, wow. I know it feels big. It feels a lot of big, but there's hope. And I think because you've kept the faith and because you keep going, you keep believing is seeing, right? There's a 3 of Swords here, but it's in reverse. Okay, so this is actually recovery. This is moving on. This is healing, forgiveness, right? The hardest part is over. It's like in your weekly reading, Libra, on Sunday, it was like, you've already passed the test. There was like, it's like you've been through the worst, basically. Some of you, right? It's like you've already, now it's like, you can only go up from here, you know? What else do we have? What else do we have for Libras? Whoa. Libra. Ooh, Strength card. You know what, Libra? That is so cool. This is what is clarifying. Sacral Chakra, card 8. Look at that. The colors and the fact that it's a number 8 again. 88, that has to do with, well, enlightenment. Okay, so prepare for a divine download in some way here. Yeah, it's a sign of enlightenment. It came out in your weekly reading as well. This is about achieving wisdom and finding success. Again, like I said, you've already passed the test with something. There's also something that you're doing that you know how to do really well. All right, and you're doing it like with conviction, and you could talk about it. It's your passion, and it's like you're the expert on this. But there's that little voice sometimes too, maybe that's telling you you're not good enough. Maybe it has to do with family stuff or feeling lack in some ways. Okay, what else do we have? I'm hearing Stan or Stanley. And we have the 9 of Swords here. So this is what it's causing stress. The fact that you have to maybe take some sort of chance at some point soon. You might be thinking about taking a big risk or a risk in general. Because that lucky star, it's time to take a chance, right? It's time to take a chance. But that can be difficult. And we're basing that probably on past experiences, right? There's a pattern that needs to be broken, a cycle we need to get out of. How do we free ourselves? Let's find out. Surrender deck. Here we are. We're going to do it. How do we free ourselves? Get unstuck here from this pattern, from this anxiety, this nightmare card of the Nine of Swords. Help us out. Surrender defensiveness. Okay. So this is about defensiveness being a sign of weakness. So to communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered, hear someone out. Could be family or someone that feels like family. Hear someone out and then offer a clear, non-defensive response. That's one way. I'm actually picking up on someone, colorful art. That's what I just heard. Colorful art and colors. It could be watercolors, painting, something, but there's colors. I'm just picking up on a lot of colors. All right. The word colorful. They're doing colorful art. I don't know why they're giving me that, but that's what I'm getting, that phrase. All right. What else? Surrender to prayer. So give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. I almost can't believe how much this is resonating with your weekly reading, because you had a different deck, different creator, and it said, the answers you need are coming. And now you have this. So either way, though, it's like giving it up to the cosmos. Yeah, you're taking action with that Ace of Wands. You're making the steps. You're doing this for yourself. Nine of Pentacles, right? You're showing your stuff and doing the work, putting the time in, all that. But also, you're getting that divine guidance. And there's surrender to effortlessness. Yeah, being in the flow. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. And that is what's clarifying the Strength card. And this is a card about do not force. This is inner strength and power and courage, conviction, compassion. No more self-doubt with it, whatever this is, okay? And surrender to the beauty of the natural world. I'm hearing right now Gabe. So Gabriel, something like that. I think I'm going to pull some Archangel cards too, by the way, with this reading. That's seems to be coming in now. So make sure I have those here for us. All right. So with surrender to the beauty of the natural world, this is about taking a break, connecting with nature. Nature is there as a gift to all of us, and it's a free gift. It's taking time to spend time in nature, replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and ecstasy there. What else for Libra? Back to tarot, please. Sky's the limit. I hear the sky's the limit. Look at this. 6 of Wands. You're being noticed. You're getting recognized. Stand tall when you look in the mirror. I know that's random, but that's what I'm getting right now, okay? What else do we have? Be proud of yourself, in other words, right? And the Lover's card. This is aligning to something that feels right for you, that ideal partnership. It does have to do with trusting, maybe you're having to trust some sort of support. You're having to trust family, maybe, or maybe you're trusting someone you're bringing into your home because it's tied to home and family. But this is trusting that you'll get the answers. Okay. Again, it's like, that's that card of trust, and it has an angel over it. So there's a lot of angels coming into this reading right now. Okay. A lot of angels coming in. What else? Ooh, 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords. In order to get that enlightenment, that sign, even some sort of hidden gift, maybe for that to emerge, you do have to maybe be still here and really like reflect and and just allowing. A big part of this is just allowing things to unfold. Yes, you're taking steps. Yes, you're taking actions. But at the same time, you're not forcing anything, right? And then you have the 10 of Wands. This is someone who's like pushing through. It's like feeling, burdened. It's all uphill, it's what a tough journey, what a tough journey it's been. But they're so close to that little home sweet home. So some of you really are, you're just so close. You're just right there, it's about to happen. And I think that's, that, and that's why you haven't given up on this person, this thing, this opportunity, this place, this idea, this project. What else? Two of Swords. Another card of going within and getting that clarity. There's water all around them. There's water in the form of snow falling from the sky. There's a river behind them. There's snow on the ground, more water frozen, right? So there's just all kinds of intuitive downloads here. We've got the moon here as well in this card. It's like really tapping in, tuning in. And I think that's why some of you do have hope, because you believe and you do this. You tap in regularly and you know that there's more than just this. All right, what else? There's the Four of Cups. I'm actually getting this thing about how some of you, what you have is actually someone else's dream come true. And then everything is a matter of perspective. Like this is a card about gratitude. Okay, they're not seeing the gift in a certain situation, maybe. Maybe they're not seeing the blessing in the lesson or something, They're not even looking. It's like they're not even wanting to try. And maybe they don't want to try because it's not in alignment. That's the Lover's card there, all about alignment. But at the same time, make sure that we're not missing opportunities. Okay, we don't want to be missing opportunities. So now you have 2 4s out too. And then there's the 8 of Pentacles. So now you have, is it 888 or 88? Oh, let's see. You have the 8 of Pentacles. You have, it's a second 8 of Pentacles. No, sorry. Wait, what? Yeah, sorry. You have the 9 of Pentacles. You have the 8 of Pentacles. This is like doing the hard work. I thought you had another 8. I guess you didn't. But we have 8 with the sacral chakra, 8 with the strength card, now 8 of Pentacles. So actually you have 888s. You had that in your weekly reading too. This is so funny how it just, the same numbers are coming in. But you're being shown how to do something, like either you're getting support in the 3D or you're getting messages from guides on how to do something. And I think if you're in alignment and you're doing something you love, it's just going to flow. There's not going to be that resistance, of the 10 of Swords or 10 of Wands and the 9 of Swords, It's like you're not in your element if that's what's happening, Something's not quite matching up, right? And that. We have 888 here, sign of abundance. Okay, so this is about success coming your way. You have success coming your way. Something's paying off. What else do we have? Benevolence. Yeah, oh my gosh, look at that. This is let go of what feels heavy. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, right? Putting that load down. And what's interesting, there's a gingerbread here and there's a gingerbread in this card too. So it's definitely connecting to that 10 of Wands, putting that down. Release what no longer serves you. It says the infinite spirit has a divine plan for you. And I think a lot of you know this. I'm not telling you something you don't know here with this part. Okay. What else? If you enjoy this reading, please do like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, hype the video, become a member, all the things. Share the video with someone who might like it. Thanks so much. I appreciate all of you. And you have belief. So continue to aim higher. That's like 9 of Pentacles standards, right? They're going all in here. But here's the thing too. They never invest more than they can spare. They keep a little extra for themselves. So some of you need to make sure you're doing that. But this is about believing there are no limits to what you can achieve. You're much stronger, hello strength card, than you realize. Much stronger than you realize. And from the top, wonders. Wonders. It says you live in your own kingdom of fulfillment. There's nothing to hinder your good. Ask and you will receive. One more of this deck. Opportunity. So you have success and opportunity now coming in. This is amazing. So you have, it says, take every opportunity to give and receive pure love. You're free to experience divine love at any moment. It's bringing me to this Four of Cups. Remember, I was talking about that. Like, they're not even wanting to try really because it hasn't worked out. But this is like making sure that, lift your head up, make sure you're looking in all directions, because here's the thing. That cup is different than the others. It's not the same cup. This doesn't have the same contents. It's not necessarily going to be the same because it didn't work out once or 10 times even. Maybe the 11th try, it does stick, right? So keep trying. All right. Want to get you some angel numbers now. Or sorry, some archangel cards. All right. From the Intuit Oracle. Intuit Angel Oracle. What else? What do we have? All right. So one card out. Raziel. Card 8. What do you know, right? Leo energy. We're bringing in the sun here. Some of you just had summer solstice, right? This is the angel of magic and mysteries. This is behind the veil, mediumship, divine wisdom, illumination, dreams, visions, diving deep. It's connecting to clear quartz. If you're looking for a time period, it says 1 week. And it says you have many options. He says, I enhance your spiritual gifts, infuse your heart with inner knowing, and reveal the secrets of source. Now, for some reason, they want me to connect it to this. They're connecting this to defensiveness here, okay? So communicating in a more empowered way, which is in a more non-defensive kind of way. Interesting, okay? And then we have Zadkiel, Angel of Mercy, card 12. And that is Gemini energy, fellow air sign. And this is about forgiveness, ending estrangement, alignment, Lover's card, right? Solutions, a peaceful compromise, and releasing pain. It's connecting to the crystal of blue agate, time period of 6 to 12 months. And it says, give it time. So he says, I help you forgive past wrongs to help clear energetic blocks and transmute any negativity with the violet flame. Now they want me to pull some, I say they, I mean my guides, want me to pull some tarot cards regarding relationships. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's a big change here. You could be starting over or ending a relationship here with the Death card. Right after it, bottom of the deck, is the Ace of Pentacles. You're building a stronger foundation. There's another opportunity here, either with the same person situation or someone new. But this is like maybe even, you break up with somebody, 6 to 12 months goes by, give it some time. Like this card says, things are more aligned. You come back and it's an Ace of Pentacles and there's like an engagement even. Okay, that is one highly, highly specific message that may resonate with one of you. Okay. All right. What else do we have? Tell us more, please. Relationships have been wanting to come out a lot lately in readings. It's the time of year, I think, you hear from exes and things, or you see people, what they're doing on social media, whatever, it's just people coming together more, socializing. All right. We have a 3 of Swords. So there's heartbreak, betrayal, and drama. Okay, that's what's coming in. And it's, oh my goodness, again, really, you have Strength card. So this is a power struggle here. There's some sort of a painful power struggle, it seems like. Yeah, it's like really testing your patience here with words too. Like words are cutting. Oh, 3 of Wands. Okay, it's waiting for it's waiting for the okay to move ahead really with something. But this can also be like a meddling kind of energy. According to this card, it's basically a tarot and an oracle card all wrapped up into one. And it's like, ooh, there could be a third party, but it doesn't have to be another person. When I say third party, it could be anything else that takes attention away from the two in the relationship. It could be work, it could be kids, it could be health, it could be anything. Finances, that can be third party stuff too. So how do we get out of this? So what do we have? Page of Pentacles. So we're going to get out of this. Okay, so this is an immature energy. And it's probably somebody who's immature with finances or relying on someone else for money even. Okay, and Knight of Cups. Okay, again, immature kind of energy. This could be someone that you're related to even. You're having to help them out financially maybe. And maybe not even taking your advice. Then you have the 10 of Swords here. Yeah, they're not even really, I'm getting for some of you, like you're helping support somebody who like has less than you maybe, or yeah, like I said, it could be family or whatever, but it's like at some point they have to, stand on their own. It looks like that's what it looks like here. And then the High Priestess. Yeah, there's, again, there's that message coming in, like you already know this. So trust what you're knowing, trust your knowing. Okay. Trust your knowing. Oh, and I'm hearing right now it's in the eyes. If somebody's lying or something, I'm getting like it's in the eyes. And there's another 3. So you have 3 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. So this is a collaborative effort. It's teamwork really when it comes to a partnership. I get for a lot of you that you're being very selective at this time. And I can't blame you. I don't blame you. That's a good idea, I think. Let's get some messages from Galactic Angels, please. What do we have, please? Ooh, what is this? Planets are aligning. The impossible will become possible. And we have, please take off your blindfold and see the truth in front of you. Wow. Oh my. And people will come and people will go. Not everyone's meant to be in your lives forever, just long enough to touch our lives or to teach us a lesson or for us to teach them a lesson. Maybe we're part of their karma, Things are not as they appear. So your angels see from above a very different perspective. For a lot of you, you do need to know that like something is not over when it comes to a certain relationship. Okay. For a lot of you though, I feel like you're learning either from the life and challenges even of those who lived before you, like ancient wisdom or even family, wisdom. You're learning from your old ways, your own old ways. And this is about finding healing. Okay. And knowing which way to go. Getting that clarity. Let's see what else we have. This one. Finding courage and inner strength. Stand your ground. Stay true to your beliefs. Yes. Yep. Stay true to your beliefs, but there's that balance. Okay. There's that balance. We don't want to be defensive, but we do want to stick to our beliefs, right? Anything else? No, not right now. Okay. Now let's go into, we'll use the Divine Direction Oracle. Let's get a little more direction, please, as far as the energy now. A little more direction. I will be posting a reading on Christmas Day. It'll just be shortened. And we have winter. So we have the solstice here, just officially became winter. And there's something here, it feels like maybe it's not moving forward. Something could feel kind of cold, like, but it's letting you know what you want to manifest. It could develop this season or in the winter months, but then others of you, we have spring. So like, that's a little confusing, but it does feel like, what it feels like to me? It feels like we're going back to that Death card and Ace of Pentacles. That's what it feels like. Okay. And I just want to point out, this is your 3rd card with eggs in it. So you definitely have some opportunities that need to be nurtured into existence or manifested into existence. There are opportunities. You have a card that says opportunity present. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now, opportunity is presenting itself. It doesn't look like it right now because things are not as they appear, right? There could have been some losses. Take off the blindfold because guess what? The impossible is becoming possible for you, believe it or not. You have an angel of magic and mysteries here too, right? And this is really good stuff. Yeah, it's an angel of mercy. There's a peaceful compromise for some of you. There's even a release of pain. I mean, this is really good for repair of relationship too, but it looks like, it looks like there's new love, rebirth, spiritual rejuvenation, and growth here. But right now it might have had to be put on pause for whatever reason. Okay, other things need to be dealt with first and addressed, and then maybe both parties can come together. Okay, that's only for some of you, obviously. And then we have stop. The conditions are not safe to continue on this path. Allow the universe to right any balance. Sometimes we do get stopped, right? We get, the saying, you get, rejection is protection and redirection, right? So it's something along those lines. But it's so a balance can be corrected, okay? What else? Whoa, hey now. We have a few out. So we have health, self-love, blooming, and the witch. So this is about awakening your inner witch, putting all your fierce and feminine powers to work. We all have masculine, feminine energies. Male, female, it's not the same. All right. And then we have blooming here. So male, female is different than masculine, feminine. That's the point I'm trying to make. It's about the energy, right? Anyway, blooming. This is about you're not built to shrink, okay? That you're supposed to be not holding back, okay? But you need to take care of yourself in all ways, in all aspects of the word health and self-love. You need you time. And that's only then are you going to be able to really blossom into what you're meant to be and what you're meant to do. What else do we have? Journey. What is that? Does that say manifestate? What is that? Oh, reconciliation and good luck. So you have, frenemies. What? Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, you know what this is? Oh, I don't like it, but I'll tell you anyway. For some of you, you have somebody who doesn't want you to get back together with either a friend or a love interest or something, because they're jealous. It's like they don't. It'll take time away from you guys hanging out. There's something about that. They don't necessarily want to have to share you. And then we have like good luck with journey. Good luck with your journey, and you could find gifts along the way. Okay, I'm hearing that right now. There's luck on your side. Everything you touch will turn into gold and masterpieces. This is huge for like career, money stuff, okay? And journey is not leaving everything or not worrying about leaving everything behind and entering into the unknown. It's safe to take a risk. That's like 8 of Cups, right? 3 of Wands, those kind of cards, right? Very nice. There's something else to let go of though. Oh my gosh, you have another lion. Okay, so surrender to your full power. Surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power again, rather than playing it small. Look, you're not built to shrink down to less. Look at that. And we don't play it small anymore, right? That's not, but you do you, okay? I mean, obviously, do what you're going to do, of course. It's your life, right? But that's what I'm getting here. Now, if it is about career, give me some career cards, please. Specifically with career, there's communication. You're going to get some good news here because I specifically said ask about career. Oh my goodness. And on the bottom, it says yes. Say yes. So say yes to this change. So this is about a message trying to come through and using your discernment. But a lot of you, you're going to say yes. It could be anything. It could be any area of your life, not just career and stuff, but yeah, it could be anything. And then, oh my gosh, again, the answers you need are coming. This keeps coming in for you. The answers you need are coming. You already know. You already know this. I don't want to title the video that because then people won't watch it. They're like, well, if I already know, I don't need to watch it. Ha, no. But really, it's like I feel like some things you know and other things you don't, because it's like you don't believe the good can happen to you for whatever reason. Right? So sometimes you believe and sometimes you don't. That's why I do readings so many times a week, because the energy keeps changing. All right, so gotta believe. What else do we have? Another archangel, Sakyel. Okay, so card 5, Sag energy. Yep, just out of Sagittarius energy or season. And this is about manifesting. It's all about gold. Remember you had that card, everything you touch turned to gold? Well, here it's coming through again. It's connected to the day of Thursday. Maybe you have something lucky happen on a Thursday, right? So we have prestige, feeling good, opulence, splendor, hope, wealth, generosity, and what else? Luck. You have luck again. Okay, this says, I help you tune into the higher octaves of abundance to magnify the good things in life. It's like, how did they know I was even asking about abundance? Do you ever wonder sometimes with these readings? It's like, it's amazing. I'm like, let's ask about, career, money, whatever. And then you get this gold guy. I mean, come on. Like, I couldn't have planned it better. Look how many cards. There's a lot of cards in this deck. And what do you get? You get gold here. So this is like, you're bringing in the money here. Bringing in the prosperity, the abundance. Some of you, it's not money. Money is not the thing some of you want. A lot of you want it, but some of you don't. But you have all these golden eggs of opportunity, Yeah, you're turning something into gold. Well, this is amazing. That's just amazing. I mean, this is your card right here. This is it right here. Good luck. Yep. Good luck, Libra. Luck is on your side. Everything you touch will turn into gold. Do you believe that? Maybe that's part of the thing. Like, we need to actually believe it. I myself, that's a challenge for me too. I'm going to have to reflect on that. Do I really believe? Do you really believe that you have that kind of power, that connection with all that is, that everything you touch will turn into gold and a masterpiece? Maybe you do have that special effect. Maybe you have a very powerful impact and you're not even aware of it. Maybe. Oh, yes. We keep getting at least 2 aces in every reading, usually 3. But yeah, we've got double aces again. So now you have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So there's your clarity and your breakthrough with the Ace of Swords. Somebody may want to talk and they may want to move forward with you. They've chosen you or you've chosen them. Something is meant for you, though. This is like an opportunity has your name all over it. This opportunity has your name written all over it. Fill in the blank, whatever your name is. All right. Let's get more cards. Angel number, please. 3-3. Oh my goodness. Yeah, sign of blessings. Really. I mean, if you don't believe it yet, come on. Like this is like angels or, your guides, whoever, whatever you believe in, bringing in peace, love, illumination. Call it your higher self, right? You're bringing this in for yourself because you want your life to be a certain way. And we live this life one time. This one we live once, right? It's like you're making the most of it. So prepare. There's the joy of giving too. So this is about having a capacity for giving freely from the heart. And as you give, the abundance within you grows. Give to get. When you give, you get. That feeling you get through helping, through giving. But think of that 9 of Pentacles, all right? That energy there. Again, she keeps a little extra, right? She knows to do that. She's not going to take everything and throw it all in. But you get, in this reading, you're getting like, don't play it small, but like, don't put everything in where you have nothing left, right? That can be scary too. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, don't go to extremes here, right? But you are getting that, like, playing it small, playing it safe could actually be backfiring at this point, right? It's interesting because we do that to protect ourselves, but yet sometimes that can be holding us back, right? That's not allowing the possible to become possible. It's like, yeah. So that could be part of like things not how they appear. Yeah. You're getting big time divine guidance here. So remember, there's always hope. You have support. You have hidden gifts emerging. And it may be time to take that chance. But it has to feel good for you, right? You're the one who has to believe it. You're the one who has to live it and feel it and be it. Yep. All right. Now, lots of stuff, Libra. My goodness. Goodness. All right. All right, what do we have? Dog expansion, card 26. There it is again. Like, go out of that comfort zone. All right. Open your heart. Trust and follow the voice of love within you. Commit to the path that brings you the greatest joy. I guess we could say you have several golden opportunities coming your way, because if everything you touch turns to gold, if you have that luck on your side, which you do, you have luck on your side. It's like a lucky golden opportunity. It's kind of like one of those things, like the right person or the right thing comes along at exactly the right moment. It almost feels too good to be true. That's what's coming in. Amazing. One more. You have card 2, fulfillment. You don't need to sacrifice joy and abundance in one area of your life to experience true fulfillment in another. Libra, believe you can have it all, because this reading says you can. That's what I have for you. I hope this helped, and wishing you happy holidays. Thanks so much.